Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and make sure to subscribe. I got a lot of content coming out, but today we got a transformation video. My boy's been out of a haircut for about 4 months, so we're about to transform his life, right? So stay tuned. First, we're gonna go ahead and just section off the hair. And what we're doing here is using our comb to split the section so we get a nice even section. And then we're gonna use some clips just to separate it so it's out of our way. Now we're going to go ahead and go in with our ergo clippers, our gamma clippers, and we're using a number 3 guard, and we're going to clear off bulk. And what I'm doing here is I'm using the comb to stop the hair in place so I know exactly where I'm stopping. Next step is to take your clipper over comb and just blend that 3 into the long hair on top into where the parietal ridge is, so we have enough length so later on when we do our scissor work, the top has something to lay on top of. And right here, as you can see, I'm going in and scooping out. I'm not digging into the hair. I'm just cutting whatever excess there is between the 3 and the long hair. And he did want a taper, pretty much like a low taper. He doesn't like too much skin showing, so I'm just edging up the C cup area, and then we're going to put the bald guideline right above his earlobe. Now we're going to start with the clipper completely open and set our first guideline. This guideline is going to be about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, and then we're going to work from lever all the way open, and we're going to slowly close it until the line's completely gone. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to our 2 guard, and this is just going to clear off bulk and just know what we're fading into. So we had the 3 before, now we're blending the 2 into the 3, and after that we're going to work our way down. So after the 2, we're going to go ahead and move on to our 1 guard completely open, and then we're going to slowly close the lever down as we get closer and closer to where we left off with the no guard blade completely open. So we're going to go halfway and then all the way closed. Now this is our final step, and this is the 0 guard completely open, and we're going to do the same steps: completely open, halfway, and then all the way closed, and that should bring everything together. Now we're just going to follow up with our gamma shavers just to get that transition. And go ahead and just repeat the exact same steps on this side. Right here we're just using some scissor over comb just to line up some areas and get a nice smooth transition. Now moving on to the back taper, it's going to be the same steps. We're going to start off with our trimmers, put that bald guideline in, and then start the same process. We're going to go ahead and do blade completely open, and then we're going to move to our 2 guard, and then our 1 guard, and then our 0 guard, which is the half guard or the 15mm guard. whenever you're doing tapers or fades, just make sure to stay as consistent as possible with your strokes, with your steps, and what you're doing, so you get a nice, even, and flawless fade. I also apologize for the lighting. I don't know why my camera was tweaking out. And again, I always say this in all my videos, make sure to use corners whenever you're trying to blend out lines. Alright, don't use the full blade. It may look like I'm using the full blade, but I'm really favoring the left side or the right side of the clipper depending which way I'm going. Now after I go through all my steps, I like to go ahead and line up the back line just so I can really see how the fade's looking. So after I go ahead and put the neckline, I'm going to go back and detail just to get a flawless fade or get, a nice smooth transition. And also you can see that these gamma hitters really do hit. They're taking off that bulk really easy. They're making the line nice and sharp. If you guys do want to purchase anything that I've been using throughout this video, make sure to check the links down below. Alright, now moving on to the top. As you guys can tell, his hair is super long. So we're pretty much going to give him a nice, same look, forward look, but just a lot shorter, and it's gonna be a nice crop texture look on top. Just mess around, there's a face under there somewhere, but we're gonna go ahead and just get the hair nice and saturated so we can begin the scissor work. Alright, so after we comb the hair forward, we're gonna go ahead and go with our scissors, and I'm just taking off bulk, just making it a lot easier on myself. So I'm gonna go in and just scissor cut the whole front off, because we're obviously going to cut a lot of length off from the top. Now we're going to go ahead and make two sections on the top of the head, and we're going to connect the top into the side that we did with the number 3 guard in the clipper over comb. I'm resaturating the hair right here because it did dry up a little bit, so you want to make sure it's consistent throughout the cut. So on this side, I'm going to do clipper over comb to blend the sides into the top. And the other side, you're going to see me doing finger over scissors to blend the sides into the top. So right here, we're doing finger over scissors. And as you guys can tell, is that when I pull it down, you can see the previous guideline from the 3 guard. I'm going to just cut all that length off right there. And repeat that until all the hair is gone. Now it's time to remove length off the top, so we're going to take our 2 sections again, and the middle section is going to be about 2 fingers width, and this is where we're going to take a lot of the lengths off. So now we're taking that vertical section and we're going to pull that up, and we're going to take about a good inch to 2 inches off of length, and repeat that all the way until the back. Now we combed everything to one side, so it's his right side or your left side as you're looking at it. And now we're going to take horizontal sections connecting the side into that middle guideline that we did. And we're going to do that for both sides. And as you guys can tell, I'm connecting everything to what I've done previously. So we began with the 3 guard, clip over comb, then we connected the top into the sides, and now we're connecting the very middle of the head, the apex, into everything that we've created to keep that nice square shape and have an even cut throughout the whole hair. Next, we're applying some oil serum. This is a heat protective and it's going to add a nice little finished polished look to his hair after we completely blow dry it, and it's not going to damage his hair because it's going to protect him from that. Now we're just going to go ahead and blow dry his hair into the direction we'll be styling it, which is forward, so it's completely dry. Right here we're just recombing the hair forward, and I'm just going to fix the fringe area a little bit, make sure it's nice and perfect. So just getting that little excess hair and make sure that the fringe is nice and straight. And just doing a little bit of detail work and cleaning up the sides with scissor over comb. Right here I'm going with my thinning shears, and these ones are thinning shears that take away 50% of the hair, so pretty much cuts the hair in half. And what I'm doing here is just texturizing the hair so it'll have a little bit more movement and texture look to it. Now to finish off the look, we're going to apply some texture powder to the hair, and this is going to create a lot of texture and movement in his hair and give that, texture look and a lot of volume to it. So YouTube, this is how my client came in, 4 months without a haircut, and boom, look at that transformation. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys learned something new. Go ahead and make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. And I hope you guys have a good one, alright? See you guys.